Today on WFMS, we have just a few reminders as we end our week.
The Yoke Club will meet Tuesday evening.
The Creative Writing Club meets Monday.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Teens for Christ will be meeting next week.
We have a couple of sports updates and spotlights today.
Do you have plans this weekend? Stay tuned for our weekend weather update to help make your plans.
Season tickets for basketball go on sale next week.
The WFMS Admiral Announcement Network starts now.
All aboard, Admirals. Thank you for joining us this morning on WFMS, the Admirals Announcement Network. I'm Gracie.
And I'm Taylor. Welcome to your home for news, announcements,
And more
on WFMS.
Now for today's news and announcements. The Creative Writing Club will be meeting on Monday from 3:45 to 4:30. This club will run from the first semester and will meet in Mrs. Allen's ELA room, Orange 254. Hope to see you there.
We want to remind you that FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, will meet every Tuesday from 7:50 to 8:20 in the Studio Theater. TFC, Teens for Christ, will meet every Wednesday from 7:50 to 8:20 in the Studio Theater. There will be games, donuts, and a weekly Bible study.
All 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students are invited to join us, and we hope to see you there. If you have any questions, see our school counselor, Mrs. Wright, or Mr. Underwood or Mr. Brewer.
The Yoke Club has begun meeting, so if you're interested, the Yoke Club meets each Tuesday in the FMS cafeteria from 7 to 8 p.m. Yoke has different themed clubs where you can compete in games, watch ridiculous skits, and battle to be the new Chug and Crush champion.
Do you enjoy a good board game? The Board Game and Chess Club will meet on Tuesday in Mrs. Link's room in Navy Pod from 3:45 to 4:30. Also, make sure your ride home is promptly here at 4:30. See you then!
That's it for our announcements. Now for our weekend weather update.
See the sun in the sky, let's have a good time. Life is going on, this is a brand new day. Dance and feel fine.
Now for our weekend weather update.
This morning, we have a little lingering rain and a cold front that is also moving in. Temperatures will cool back down this weekend before we get on another dry stretch. A low-pressure system spins the cold front's rain and storms into our area. We'll have an 80% coverage Thursday night throughout early Friday morning.
The rain becomes more scattered throughout the day, with highs only getting about 61 degrees. Showers become isolated by Friday evening, adding up to around a quarter to a half an inch for many in our area.
Some clouds and a stray shower linger along the mountaintop Saturday morning. We will dry out with more afternoon sunshine and a high of 66 degrees with breezy conditions and gusts up to 20 miles an hour at a time. We'll stay in the upper 60s Sunday with lots of sunshine.
Sunshine and dry weather will stick around for the new week. Highs look to stay in the upper 60s near 70 degrees for the first half of the week. We look to warm up in the mid-70s by the end of the week.
That's it for weather. A little rain, a little cool, a little dry, a little bit of everything. Enjoy your weekend. Now for a quick, brief sports update.
Hi, I'm Blair.
And I'm Olivia.
Now for our sports brief.
We have some soccer playoff results for you. On Monday, the FMS Lady Ads lost to West Valley 3-0, and the FMS Navy team lost in overtime to Bearden B 2-1, with a goal by Carly Chase. On Tuesday night, the FMS Lady Ads won 3-0 against Pal A with goals by Megan Shamal, Leanna Meyer, and Sarah McKnight. Also, FMS White got the win over Sweetwater 1-0 with a goal by Olivia Love.
Basketball season is just weeks away. Student season passes will be available in the lobby beginning Monday. Coach Page will have a table set up for purchase all next week. Season passes will be $18 and are good for all home games except games on October 24th and October 27th.
We want to spotlight our cross-country teams today. The cross-country team had another fantastic race at the regional championships, and both the girls and boys won their races. Based on records as far back as 2011, our teams haven't had the level of success that they have had this year. Next up is the state championship in Memphis on October 28th. The teams are pumped and are ready to go, and we will believe they should do well.
In our overall season in review for cross-country, we just had the middle school regional cross-country championship on October 7th. We had a 2-mile race at Victor Ashe Park Recently, cooling temps were perfect for running and led to fast times.
Our teams have had tough competitions, approximately 20 teams with over 200 runners for each girls and boys races. The top 5 teams this season qualified for the Tennessee State Middle School Championships at Shelby Park in Memphis, happening on October 28th, so stay tuned for results.
We have some highlights for our Lady Admirals. Our FMS girls team placed first overall for the first time ever at a regional championship race. Scoring points for the girls: Ava Brindley, Emmy Grabber, Addison Haynes, Jenna Hayen, and Arabelle Ray. Here's what the coach had to say. Each week, at least one of the girls has leveled up throughout the season. We knew the girls would have to continue this trend at regionals, and we're proud to see the girls reach their goals and get rewarded for all the hard work.
Here's some highlights from our Admirals. The FMS boys team also placed first overall, and the last time they won a region was 2021. Scoring points for the boys was John Williams, Chase Temples, Lucas Batafora, Aiden Lee, and Jack McDonald.
Here's what the coach had to say. The boys always race aggressively from the start to the finish line. Hardin Valley and Knoxville Ambassadors are some of the top runners in the state, and I love how our teams push each other to race the capabilities. Any one of these teams can win the state title, in my opinion.
That's it for sports. Now back to the news desk for our closing.
Thank you for joining us this morning on WFMS, the Admirals News Network.
Yep, you have a great weekend.
Make good choices,
Be kind.
stay safe,
And
and
we
we
will
will
see
see
you
you
on
on
Monday.
Monday.
Order your yearbook now.